Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Let's Play Out There. Go ahead and continue and jump right into our game. So yeah, here we are where we left off. There is a bug sometimes I've noticed where it doesn't actually like put you back where you were when you continue your save. Like I guess the auto save is like before or after your jumps, I'm not sure, but it looks like we're still where we were. We need to get some fuel as soon as possible. These are both red dwarfs. We'll just pick this one. While flying too close to a star, I was bombarded by cosmic rays. The ionic flow melted some of my equipment. Might have also given me cancer. And our space folder got damaged. Let's go ahead and just repair that while it's on my mind. Alright. What do we got here? So we've got rocky gas. Well, we definitely need fuel, like big time. So let's try and get some. Go ahead and send our probe in. I'm gonna pump this up to 7. Seems like just some stuff I've been reading on the Reddit, on the subreddit and stuff like that. It's talking about 7 is sort of the optimal drilling distance. So, well, I don't know if that's just beginner's luck or not, but we loaded up on the goodies there. Let's do another one, since that was such a haul. 9. You know, I don't know if my theories about drilling twice whenever you find a good amount of an element is true or not. So I'm probably going to back off from doing that until I can get some confirmation of that. But we'll go ahead and just chuck all this fuel right in. Get us topped off. We'll burn this one just because I don't like having ones. And now let's go get some metals. Drill. We'll push this to 7 as well. Okay, wow. Alright, so let's take this 20 stack of iron. I'll probably leave the 14 just because we've got 49 iron now. I'll take the silicon, I'll take the thorium, and I will take the I can never remember what this one is. Tungsten. And we'll move on. Let's see, is there anything I can build? What am I I'm looking for copper and cobalt, I believe, to build these things. I'd really like to build this planetary expander. Actually, let's go see what... Let's take off from here and see if we can get anything from this guy. We'll go ahead and just grab this 20, leave the 9 behind. So now we got 60 for our haul, which is really good. Hafnium. I don't know if I have any need for hafnium right now. I mean, the only thing I really need is copper and cobalt, I believe. So as much as I don't want to leave all this stuff behind, I don't really want to swap out anything else because I kind of need... I mean, I do have an overabundance of iron, but my hull is kind of damaged. So the only thing I could consider is trading out tungsten for silicon, which I don't think... I mean, I think this is more rare. Yeah, silicon's very common. So I'm just going to take that extra boost of iron and get out of here. Maybe not as worth it as I had hoped, but let's go ahead and use this to repair. Perfect. Alright. So we got to make another jump. If we can, actually. I might have kind of got myself in trouble there. No, 33 should be fine. So we're going to keep making our way down to a neutron star or the white dwarf. Let's go to the neutron star. The stars in this system seem to move on their own, but no, it's my ship that's moving. How is that possible? After a quick scan, I discovered that the main star of the system is abnormally dense. It creates massive, potentially deadly gravitational waves. So we can flee, or we can wait and see. I'm going to wait and see. I let my ship fall into the gravity well of the star. I attempt to assume a low orbit in order to achieve a safe momentum, but before I can manage it, intense photonic waves rake the hull and disintegrate its outer layer. Okay, so maybe that was a bad decision. We took 40 damage. What do we find here? A rocky planet and a gas giant. Let's repair, because we could take a lot of damage. And then, oops, let's get some fuel. So we're only going to be able to send it to 5, so we better get a lot of stuff. We didn't get a lot. Oh, we still had another stack anyway, so we're okay. I'm not going to launch again, though, just because I don't think I'm correct about that. We'll use as much of this as we can, which will probably be all of it. Alright. And then let's check out the rocky planet. Again, we're looking for what I believe to be copper and cobalt. I could be completely wrong on what those elemental symbols mean. Hafnium. We'll take this just because we'll take them both just because we can right now. And we'll be done. Before we take off, though, let's put this oxygen in here. Get ready to make our next jump. I don't want to kind of go out of the way. One thing I was noticing is I think this star map is like the same every time. I don't know that it changes, so maybe as we get further and further on missions, we'll be able to figure out an optimal path. But for now, we're going to go to this red giant. I have to think fast. The nearby star is on the verge of drowning the entire system in some kind of solar eruption. I can protect my ship either by hiding in the shadow of a small artificial moon or at the heart of a dense asteroid field. What should I do? Well, I think hiding in an asteroid belt is probably a bad idea just because I think we could take damage, but we could probably take damage by hiding behind the moon as well. But I'm going to hide behind the moon. I fly behind the moon as the energy tsunami roars through my sensors. I fear I'm living my last moments, but no. The moon is protected by an invisible energy shield and the wave breaks against it. Astounding. I find the moon station that emits the shield and study this technology. It could come in handy in my future adventures. Alright, so we learned shield generator and thermal resonance generator. So I believe, didn't we have, or that might have been our other ship. We had something where we needed the shield generator. So now, what does this do? So this, whenever we land on the rocky giants, we take damage. This will reduce that. So we just need platinum for that. And the thermal resonance, this device requires a shield generator, which we have. It uses the frequency of the ship to monitor and adjust for the speed, maintaining precise temperature control, and protecting the fury of a star. Oh, so this will allow us to mine on stars. And we can build that. We have the materials anyway. We would just have to get our shield generator first. So now we're on the hunt for platinum. So let's see what we got here. We got to hit up the gas giant. Send in the probe. Let's bump this back to 7. Helium, excellent. And some hydrogen. So helium, I think, is like double the amount of fuel that you get from hydrogen. So that is a good haul. I'll actually go ahead and we'll use the helium, or use the hydrogen, and then top off with helium. And then let's chuck in some iron. Alright. And then let's mine the rocky planet. A stone slab, a black tombstone on a dead planet. So we're going to find something here. We found the interferometer. Take a look at that in a second. Thorium. silicon and more iron. I mean, I'll take this just because I am carrying a stack of it, but again, I'm just going to leave the silicon behind. I don't see the point. So what do we just get? We got the interferometer, so we need gold to build that. This scanning device identifies all objects orbiting distant star systems. Huh. Maybe we can see what planets are there before we go, perhaps? I'm not sure. Interesting. Alright. I think we explored this one and take off. And make our next jump. So we have a blue giant and a supernova. Let's check out the blue giant. On the surface of an ash-covered moon, I notice a sort of amphitheater, or maybe an arena, dug into the rocks. The atmosphere is gloomy. So we can explore or fly away. I mean, what's the point of playing these games if you're not going to explore, though, right? So let's check it out. I land on the moon. There's nothing on the surface but ashes. On the walls of the arena, a strange fresco is carved in stone. It depicts the story of a humanoid people whose sun is devoured by a bird-like being. The people seem to flee in space aboard ships, and the ships contain cubes. I see the humanoids fighting against each other in the ships. Then I see some of them appear to pillage planets populated with other strange-looking aliens. Very mysterious. So we lost 2 fuel, and we learned new words. We learned the word for life and you. And as far as I can tell, there's no like dictionary where you can see what we learn. So looks like we've got just 3 gas giants here, so we will hit all of them up. I think we've got plenty of, well, not plenty, but we got enough iron to kind of account for this damage we take. As long as we don't, well, maybe not, because we just took a ton of damage for that one. Let's send in the probe. Got plenty of fuel, which is great. I will take this one and then spend it immediately. And then also repair, because we are going to take... You can take more than that damage on a single jump, or on a single landing. So we'll just chuck all of our iron in. And I need to get oxygen back. Haven't seen too many planets that provide oxygen. I'm just going to hit up one more of these. Another 30 in hull damage. So we're doing really great for fuel this run, but not so great on getting oxygen. Yeah, I'm going to jump. I'd really like to find a breathable planet. Didn't we have something that makes any planet breathable? That's the life seed, right? So we just need these elements to do it. So we need platinum for a couple of things now. And copper and cobalt, which we just haven't seen. So let's check out this neutron star. In front of me there's a huge portal, a perfect ring floating in space. In the ring, a blue force field shines. The words Hamanil al-Araba Tainaz are written on the side. Well, again, you know, this is a game about exploration. I'm trying to get home. I'm going to fly through this portal. It could port me like way forward. It could port me way back. Let's see what happens. I pass through the blue halo. Static electricity tickles my body. Lines of unknown code write themselves across the screen. What's happening? My data has been tampered with. So we lost telescope. We lost thermal resonance generator. We have learned Ansible and we have learned telescope. Well, that's unfortunate because Ansible I thought was kind of cool. Well, it's still here. Can we just not make it? Is that what that means? Nope. Huh. Well, I don't know. Maybe, you know, again, this is beta, so it could be just a bug. But yeah, that was odd. All right, so what do we find here? We just found one rocky planet. I don't think I can get any oxygen from here. But how am I on iron? Yeah, I've got a stack of hydrogen, so I will mine it. We're probably going to run out of oxygen soon, though, if we're not careful. So here's some platinum, which we needed. I'll take this hafnium just because I can. And the thorium I'm good on, so we'll leave. We didn't get anything to repair our hull there, which kind of sucks, but yeah, we're going to run out of oxygen like really soon. So we've got to find a breathable planet. Travel to this white dwarf. So here is a white plastic sphere. It has a strange symbol resembling a black bird with its wings spread out. This sphere floats in space, and it is a lot smaller than my ship. It has an opening, but it is securely shut. I wonder what's inside. So we can pull the sphere towards a star, we can throw it into a planet, or we can do nothing. Let's pull it towards the star. Let's see if it can withstand the heat. With a cable, I tie it to my ship and pull it to the star. It falls into the burning sun. The temperature is intense, but the sphere holds tight. It disappears on the bright, burning surface. I doubt that I will find it again. I just hope that there was nothing alive inside. Lost fuel for doing that. So here's a ship, which we are probably going to take over again, just because we are running out of oxygen. So let's see what we got. Oh wow, look at this guy. Drifting around the star, I discovered an abandoned ship. A meteorite has pierced a gaping hole in the hull. Its inhabitants are all sucked away. They drift around the ship. But it's so horrible, but thousands of dead humans floating around the ship. This means that while I was sleeping, my people have conquered the stars. Finally, we can be reunited. Agitated, I searched through the databases, but everything is written in an obsolete language I barely understand. All I could learn was that they have fled from a terrible enemy and that they were going to an isolated system, hoping to find a habitable planet. I have found the system's coordinates. If these people are still alive, I could... Aha. Oh, so beyond the initial destination, there's a new destination. Interesting. The only problem is, can I like, I can take over its, I can show the cargo. Does it have any oxygen? Oh, look at all these. Whoa, there's people on there. Interesting. Is there anything I can dismantle for oxygen on this ship? Or can I take this ship? What are... Survivor. I mean, I don't think it's worth taking over that ship. It would refill my oxygen, I think. Or I can't take it over, right? It's not... Oh yeah, there is an option to take over the ship. It has no power. So it's probably not a good idea to do that. But what I am going to do is dismantle everything. I can split the humans. I don't know what that means. So transfer all. Alright, and I don't have any room to take out. If I can, man, I wish I could like just grab some of these humans with me. Alright, so I got some metals, but I am gonna, looks like, be making a sort of last ditch effort here to make my next jump. Because yeah, I don't think taking that over is smart. That's the only thing in the star system, so wait, it won't let me do anything. So do I have to take over this ship? Alright, well then if that's the case, I'm going to transfer everything I have to that ship. Can't take the hafnium or the tungsten, but it has no systems. I'm kind of confused here because I can't leave apparently. Not sure, and I don't... Alright, well, we're gonna board this ship. Huh. Okay, so it does have fuel, it does have oxygen, and it does have a hull. I have no... Yeah, I think this might be just bugged out right here, because I can't leave in any ship I have, or I'm missing something major. So I'm back on my ship, but I still can't leave. Well, I don't know what happened here. I'm just going to chalk this up to there being some sort of bug in the game. I'll see if I can talk to the developer on Twitter or something and figure out what's going on. And we're going to have to end this episode here. If I figure out what to do, maybe I'll continue from here. But we'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you in the next video.